New tonight, a major plan announced by Minneapolis City Council members. During a rally today, council members said they are planning to disband the police department. City council members said that they will invest in community-led safety initiatives instead of the police department. Now, this comes after a viral video showed a Minneapolis police officer kneeling on George Floyd's neck for several minutes. That video sparked protests from around the world. And right now, the city of Houston is preparing for funeral services for George Floyd. His body arrived at a funeral home earlier today. Services will be held tomorrow and Tuesday. Matt Doherty shares how folks are getting ready.
Along this stretch of road where the body of George Floyd will be carried on its way to the church are a line of flags in his honor.
It represents all of America.
This 11-year-old has volunteered to help her family put them out today. She says the American flag means all people should be treated equally.
Yeah, and we're comfortable with that.
Inside the Fountain of Praise Church today, we get to see how social distancing will work for the visitation and funeral. There will be dividers in the aisles, stickers on the floor to maintain separation. If you'd like to participate in the public visitation tomorrow, here's how it's going to work. The general public will need to park at the Fountain Life Center located on South Main Street or at King Builders, that's on West Orem. Visitors will be shuttled from the parking lot to the Fountain of Praise Church from there. An invitation-only memorial service and private burial for George Floyd will be held on Tuesday.
Now, here are those funeral arrangements. Public viewing will be held tomorrow from noon to 6 p.m. It will be at the Fountain of Praise Church in Houston, as Matt just mentioned. Then on Tuesday, a private celebration will be held at 11 a.m., also at Fountain of Praise Church. Guests for this service will be invited by the Floyd family. Following the funeral, he'll be laid to rest next to his mother at Houston Memorial Gardens. Well, in Woodville, folks gathered together for a peaceful march in honor of George Floyd. These are pictures sent to us by Chris Edwards. He tells us the march was peaceful and law enforcement actually helped lead it. And in Jasper, folks took to the streets to march for justice and equality in memory of George Floyd. Rashard Lewis sent us these pictures. This march was yesterday, and folks were also marching in honor of James Byrd Jr. Today is the 22nd anniversary of his brutal murder. He was killed by 3 white men. Byrd was dragged to his death behind a pickup truck in a rural area near Jasper. Lawrence Russell Brewer was executed in 2011. And last year, John William King was executed. The other man, Sean Berry, is serving a life sentence for his role in the killing. Well, the search continues in Houston for multiple suspects after dozens of shots were fired at the Houston police station this morning. Officers heard approximately 50 to 60 rounds of gunfire. They believe the suspects were targeting the station. Investigators believe the gunfire came from a rifle and possibly a pistol. So far, no arrests have been made and no officers were injured.